What are you up to then, Mick?
I'm trying to work out which one of these hills could be a pyramid. The ones that most look like they've got faces are these ones here. But it's only this side and there's a big hill behind it.
Yeah, you can't really see three sides, can you? Like what's expected.
You can see one really sort of like triangular side. I'm not convinced by that. It could be this one.
Like the small one.
This one here. But then that doesn't really have defined sides. They all kind of look a bit like pyramids, but only if you use your imagination.
Yeah, I think this is going to need like a bit more exploring, isn't it? It's they're not as obvious like other pyramids.
No, it doesn't look like the Pyramid of the Sun in Bosnia, for example.
No, it doesn't.
That one from the north side looks very much like a pyramid, as does the Pyramid of the Moon in Bosnia too.
I mean, they have found a lot of prehistoric evidence of settlements here, though, haven't they? But that doesn't mean that they're pyramids.
No, it goes back to what, 25,000 BC.
Yeah, it's old, isn't it?
Basically, we read on the European Pyramids website that there's 3 pyramids here. They're in the orientation of Orion's belt. They face north, south, east, west.
Right, should we go and have a look round then? Get a few angles, see what we can see.
What do you think about these ones then? They look a bit too rounded.
They do look a bit too rounded, but again, it's really difficult to tell unless we can get a high up shot. We don't know whether it's just all the trees in that make them look rounded.
Well, it's a possibility, but then there's so many that look like there could be possibilities. There's not one hill that looks like a definite pyramid, but there's probably 10 that look like they could be part of a really ancient structure or something. We need to see as many angles as possible. So, switch your imagination on.
And what do you think of these?
Look at that, mate, from this angle here.
But that does look like a pyramid. Let's have a look.
So we need to park somewhere.
No, that does look more like a pyramid. Do you think we should go up there and next left?
Yeah. We're here about 14 kilometers east of Florence at a town called Pontassieve, and we've come here because on the European Pyramids website we've seen that there are supposed to be 3 pyramids in this area, and you can see behind me one of the alleged pyramid type hills which very much looks like a pyramid. Now they are supposed to be similar size to those on the Giza Plateau. This one I think is 140 meters in height, and the ones on Giza are 147. They are supposed to be in the shape of Orion's belt, like the ones in Egypt. They've also found artifacts in this area that date back to 25,000 years, so there's a lot of history in this area, and these could be potential pyramids.
We're now looking down over the field that we started from at the front of what could be a pyramid here in Italy. Now as I pan over we can see another pyramid shape of the same hill from another angle. This means we have 2 shots, both looking like pyramid shaped side of a hill from 2 different angles. Conventional wisdom suggests you really need to see it from at least 3, preferably 4. So it's not conclusive of any way, but it certainly looks like it could do with a lot more investigation.
So many pyramid-shaped hills. I mean, this to here. mean, if that's a potential pyramid and there's a couple in the area, then why the hell wouldn't those be as well? We'd have to test out the north, south, east. And also one right in the distance there. I'm sure if you can see that one, pointing up from those two.
Just about, yep, above the tree. The middle of the three pyramids now. If you can see, where I'm focused now is where we started from, possibly the tallest of the three potential pyramids. And as we're going at the slope, we can see it's quite an even edge. This is the second highest of the three marked hills on the European Pyramids website. You can see there's large trees grown all over, so it's a bit of a forest in there. It's not much point digging around because there'll be several feet of sediment that have built up over thousands of years, so you're not going to get an idea of a pyramid. We could need to go in with dynamite or something like that really. And then as we're panning around, we're coming to the smallest of the three, over there.
So from this angle here you can see the three potential pyramids in a row. This one in the background being the one that we just did the introduction in front of, that really looks like a pyramid from the roadside. This one in the middle would be the larger one, and we think that possibly with the collapsed structure and everything because it looks more rounded, or maybe it's just a flat top pyramid which you'll also see around the road. And then this one in front of us here would be the smaller of the three pyramids that are part of the Orion orientation.